We all know video games can make us feel like heroes, but for some games, the ending just doesn't feel that heroic. Hey, they're video game lovers. Today, we are going to be talking about the top 5 evil endings in video games. We've all been there. We've been playing a game for hours, and when we finally reach the end, it's an evil ending. It's like the game is saying to us, "Ha, I got you." So let's get started. Number 5. Batman: Arkham Knight, Season of Infamy. This game may have one end, but the journey to get there is filled with choices that test Batman's moral code. Raj has been a thorn in Batman's side since the events of Arkham Asylum, and even with his dying breath, he manages to challenge Batman's code. With one final decision, Batman has to choose between his own moral code and the safety of Gotham. On one hand, Batman can choose to side with Raj and save his life, or he can choose to destroy the Lazarus Pit and ultimately condemn Raj to a slow death in a hospital bed, ensuring the safety of Gotham and crossing the line for the first time. In the end, he chooses to let Raj die and cross the line. To the world, it is a victory, but to Batman, it is a tragedy. Raj even tells him that he's proud of him for making this decision, leaving Batman with the weight of his actions. Number 4. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare Remastered. Sometimes an evil ending isn't just a downer for the characters in the story. It can also be a bummer for the player. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare Remastered has a particularly tricky evil ending. Through a retcon in the next game, Modern Warfare 3, it was revealed that future antagonist Makarov was present on the same mission as the intended target Zakhev. The problem is, Makarov didn't even exist in the first Modern Warfare. So, it's up to the player to carefully time their shots so they warn Zakhev and kill Makarov. If you manage to pull it off, you just prevented World War III in the Modern Warfare series. But, unfortunately, it also means no sequels. No Modern Warfare 2 Strike Force co-op. No Lance Henriksen or Idris Elba. No Wall Street bunkers fighting in Modern Warfare 3. Basically, no more Modern Warfare trilogy. It's a harsh reality, but sometimes, evil endings have to be faced. Number 3. Dying Light. The following. Dying Light. The following is a strange game indeed. It shifts from the urban ninja conceit of the original game to a dune buggy driving experience across wide-open farmland. It also features an open world that is almost as large as the first zone in the main game. But the strangest part is its climactic final, which presents players with an interesting choice. Players must decide whether to help a mysterious cult's so-called magic healer deploy a nuke to wipe the entire infected city off the map, or to kill her. Should you choose to kill her, you're met with a bonus cutscene, one that paints Kyle Crane as the selfish villain. It's a bad ending for Kyle, and a strange one for the franchise, as Dying Light 2 completely ignores this final. Perhaps Dying Light 2's story changed to create something new, or maybe they realized that the following is a weak expansion. Either way, it is the strangest Dying Light game, and one that you'll likely never forget. Number 2. Resident Evil: Revelations 2. Resident Evil isn't exactly known for its great dramatic storytelling, but the 7th installment of the series and the spin-off, Resident Evil: Revelations 2, managed to surprise fans with their surprisingly touching and heartbreaking stories. One of the most defining moments of Revelations 2 is Moira Burton's fate. In the penultimate boss fight, Claire becomes pinned by a mutated monstrosity. While you can choose to defeat him as Claire, the good ending requires you to swap to Moira. Here, the player helps Moira to overcome her PTSD from the accidental shooting of her sister so many years ago. But if the player fails to do this, Moira falls short when the tower they're navigating collapses, due to her fear overwhelming her, ultimately leading to her demise. What's worse, if the player fails to save Moira? The absence of Claire and Moira to save the day in Barry Burton's half of the game leads to a bad ending for him as well. Number 1. Fallout: New Vegas. Oh, Fallout: New Vegas, where do we begin? The possibilities for total destruction in this game are seemingly endless. No matter what your playstyle, there's an ending that's sure to make your skin crawl. Whether you're a hardcore gamer or a pacifist, there's an evil ending just for you. If you're a fan of shooting first and asking questions later, then you can easily genocide the entire Nevada region. All it takes is a few well-placed shots, and you can transform the wasteland into a lifeless wasteland. You can also support a crazed fascist regime, believing that your actions will bring peace to the region. And if that wasn't bad enough, you can also ruin the lives of your companions. Whether it's through betrayal or simple selfishness, you can easily make the lives of your allies a living hell. And if you're feeling particularly evil, you can even end up canonically dead, little more than a hologram in the shadow of a cursed casino. We hope you enjoyed the list and that you're now pumped up to play these games to experience these amazing stories firsthand. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting videos. Until next time, happy gaming.